Hello everyone, I am Baltmatrix and welcome to the first Giant Robot News for 2023. If I sound bad, that's because I'm still getting over COVID. I had COVID last week and, well, I still have COVID. I'm still testing positive for it, and now it's nothing more than a really weird cold that makes me sound like I've smoked 40 packs a day for the past 30 years. I can assure you I have not. Anyway, we've got some Giant Robot News, so let's go ahead and get into it. First up, we've got concept design and colored sculpt revealed for Kotobukiya Bishojo series. It's Bumblebee. It's Bumblebee. I have to admit, I really like this one. All of the others have been a little bit too sexualized for my taste, but this one actually works really well, and it works well with Prime. This actually works incredibly well. It's a fun design. It's not over-sexualized. It works. It really does. And the blue eyes with blonde hair working. Yeah, I like it. I like it. And it's got the little blaster on the hip, and it works well with the Prime figure there, which, again, thankfully, a bunch of these on the Transformer side, not over-sexualized, as opposed to some of the others in this series. And okay, moving into the big news for today, we had our first live stream of 2023. We got Studio Series reveals, Transformers Legacy Evolution Wave 2 reveals, and a couple of other knickknacks and paddywhacks. Ton of stores have pre-orders. Let's go ahead and get talking about the figures. The first one up is Core Class Grimlock. I gotta say, this one doesn't look so great. And I don't think that that's transformed correctly, because you could see in the actual picture up here, the legs, the bottom of the feet are supposed to be pointing up as opposed to just being folded up as they are there. I don't like the way this one looks, but it does make sense considering how it's supposed to combine. So here we have some screenshots from the actual live stream, and as you could see, it's transformed incorrectly in the production photos, which, surprise, they screwed up the transformation in these photos. Yeah, that's not right. The legs are supposed to be flipped up, pointing back. It has very Power of the Primes feel to it, but worse. But then they have it combined with the overall combiner, Volcanicus, and it's supposed to form a giant freaking foot, which I'm still not convinced that this is transformed correctly, but these are the folks that make the toys, so I would hope it's transformed correctly. Still, man, these things, these Volcanicus core class figures are just getting messier and messier. So, moving away from Grimlock, we have what is the expected Thundercracker. I have to admit, the coloring works really well. I love the look of this little thing. I think it looks better than Skywarp. And hey, look, it comes with a single gun. Really? Just one, not two? That's real cheap there, Hasbro. And then we've got the requisite Prime, or Nemesis Prime. Yeah, I think this works. I think it looks good. I actually think it looks better than the original Prime. And it comes with a nice teal axe. How can you hate it? It comes with a giant axe that the original figure didn't come with. That one came with a gun. I would have rather it come with an axe. I like the axe. Next up, our first look at Deluxe Shrapnel. And I cannot wait for this figure. It's going to have a very simple transformation, but I love it. And look at all those weapons it comes with. It comes with 3 different guns. So 2 guns that combine into one silver gun. And that silver gun is an homage to the original figure. Oh, I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Kickback is going to have himself a buddy, and I couldn't be happier. I don't know why I'm so excited for the Deluxe Class Legacy Insecticons, but I am. And yes, just give them to me, Hasbro. I want them. Where's Bombshell? I expect Bombshell will be out late at the end of this year. But yeah, yes, please give me more of it. I don't know what the Evo Fusion is other than the guns combined, but whatever. I'm just so excited. I'm stupidly excited for this thing. Next up, we've got Animated Prowl, and it looks good. I love the look of it in robot mode, but I hate the look of it in bike mode. I don't think they have it transformed correctly in here or on stage. It just feels like there's too many gaps. Now, I know that some folks have gotten a hold of this figure early, And I haven't watched those videos. I might go watch them to see if I'm just being crazy, but there are some real big gaps in that figure, but it's not that big a deal. Bike mode sure and robot mode sure look a hell of a lot better than Road Rage and RC, though. And then we have yet another Skids repaint with a new head. And I think that head is from the repaint from the Speedia 500. Man, they're getting a whole mess of work out of this mold. I can't say it looks bad. I think it actually looks quite striking in silver and red. But I don't need crosscut. And I didn't need burnout. I got Crankcase because it's Crankcase, but Crankcase was not a very good figure. I don't know. I know Toy Guy and a couple of other folks that I follow online have really liked Burnout and said it was a really good figure. It was actually better than Skids, so maybe I'll pick this one up. I don't know. Anyway, Junkyard 1. I love the look of this guy. I absolutely love the look of this guy. He's even got a Fu Manchu going. It's absolutely fantastic. And he transforms into a motorcycle, which I love. I love this look of the crotch rocket motorcycle. He's got the tiniest little handlebars. They're so tiny. They're so tiny. But I love the look of it. And, I adore the fact that all the Junkyards are coming with facial hair, robot facial hair. I love it. Yeah. Give me more Junkyards. And this is supposed to be, I think this is supposed to be a weaponizer. I don't know for sure, but, man. Oh, yeah, it is. It's a weaponizer. I love it. Absolutely love it. Yes, give me more Junkyards that are weaponizers as well. And here we have Metal Hawk. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you will know that I was not too keen on this figure. I thought it was just going to be a repaint and slight retool of Cyclonus, which, fair, Cyclonus is probably the best figure we got last year. But I was a bit bummed. Well, I shouldn't have been, because the robot mode looks awesome. I mean, it looks really awesome. It comes with a bunch of kibbles and bits, which I like. And then the vehicle mode looks perfect. It's perfect. That is exactly what I wanted Metal Hawk's vehicle mode to be, and I didn't even realize it. We have the shoulders swinging down here. They were originally up here. They swing down to form the side wings, and then the hands were up here, and the legs obviously are going to fold up exactly like Cyclonus's or Legacy Cyclonus's does. Or, wait, no, Kingdom Cyclonus. It was Kingdom Cyclonus and Generation Select Cyclonus. And yeah, it falls forward and becomes a plane, but that's what Metal Hawk did, and this plane mode is really nice. I'm very happy with it, and they have exceeded my expectations, which I'm surprised at. I really thought this was just going to be a slight retool of Cyclonus. It's more than that, and it's better for it. And I am stoked to get this figure. I really am. Yeah, that looks a lot better than I thought it was going to. And next we have Twincast. It is straight up a repaint of Blaster. Legacy/Kingdom Blaster. Blaster was an excellent figure. I don't deny that Twincast will be an excellent figure, except it cannot fit 2 cassettes, which sucks. I was really hoping we'd get Twincast with being able to hold 2 cassettes, and then I could put that Slam Dance and Sword Trigger, was that the name of the figure that I just reviewed recently, into this guy. But alas, that's not the case. It still looks fantastic. Don't get me wrong. And the fact that it comes with a rewind, great. I'm going to pass on this one unless I see it in a store. If I see it in a store, I'll pick it up, but I'm not pre-ordering it because it doesn't fit 2 cassettes. Now, I have this sneaky suspicion that third parties are going to be making a set that can convert for, 2 cassettes, but it would have been so much nicer if Hasbro, bothered to do the work. They did it for Sound Blaster, for crying out loud, but not Twincast? Come on, guys. That's not fair. Show some love to our favorite blue boy here. Next up, we've got Skyquake, and it looks fantastic. I mean, Skyquake just looks fantastic. I'm stoked for this figure. It looks great, which means that we're definitely going to get a Dreadwing at some point, or a repaint as Dreadwing with a new head. Yeah, it looks fantastic. I don't know what else I could say. It looks absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to get a hold of this figure. And that's it for the Legacy. Now, let's talk about some Studio Series. All right, all of these Studio Series figures are going to be talking about Rise of the Beast for right now. We've got Rise of the Beast Bumblebee in his Earth buggy mode. I would say this is more of a Baja Racer mode. I actually like the look of the alt mode. I might pick this one up, but I don't know. I don't need another Bumblebee, but I do need a Battle Trap. I definitely need this one. I've got this one pre-ordered already. I cannot wait for this thing. Bernie's tow truck comes in as a Terracon and is going to mess you up. Yes, please. I cannot wait for this figure. This stupid thing makes me so happy. It gives me some real Mask vibes, too, for Dusty's... shoot, I don't remember what the name of the vehicle was. The Jeep that opened up and then shot out a boat. And then we've got Core Class RC, which I love the look of her. I really do. I think there's a little bit much going on in the back, but it's a Core Class figure that turns into a really cool motorcycle that somehow looks better than the Deluxe Class RC/Road Rocket from Legacy. Go figure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And then we've got Airazor, who is a heavy retool of Airazor from Kingdom. I am not getting this figure. I am passing on this one. I don't like the look of it. I don't like the fact that it looks like a flying potato. It's colored the same as a russet potato. I don't like the look of this figure at all. I will get the Deluxe Class version that leaked previous, that was supposed to be from the ROTB line. I will get that one, not this one. I don't need another version of this mold. I already have 4 versions of it. Airazor, Sky Warp, the one that came in the dual set with a Sideswipe, and 2 Terrorsaurs. Don't need another one. I'm not going to say it looks bad. I just don't need another version of this mold. It's fine. Now, what I am getting is this Cheetor. I love this Cheetor. I just wish it was painted differently. I'm not thrilled with these muted color schemes that these ROTB figures are going for. We've got this potato brown and green for Airazor, and then we've got this muted orange and charcoal for Cheetor. I would have loved blue. Like, make all the metal and metallic bits here in the shoulders and in the arms and the knees, make those blue. Or Hasbro could be waiting, and then they'll re-release all these figures in different color schemes, like the original Beast Wars color schemes. I wouldn't put it past them. I love the robot mode. I think the beast mode looks good. I am looking forward to this figure. I think it's going to be nifty. And I love that pike that he's got going, or staff. I love that. This is a figure that I definitely want to get a hold of. I'm just loving the look of it. I love it chunky and beefy. Yeah, I really like the look of that. And speaking of something that I really like the look of, Scourge, Leader Class. Give it to me and put it into my veins. I love the look of it. It has a Nemesis Prime feeling to it. It's got a head sculpt that I adore this head sculpt. It's so evil and definitely has Unicron vibes. Like, has more Unicron vibes than I think anybody else in the show, or in the movie that we've seen thus far. Stoked for this. Stoked for Battle Trap. I am not looking forward to Nightbird. I have seen a video review of that thing already, and that figure looks like butt. However, this Scourge and Battle Trap both look so good. So good. Now, I know some folks don't like the chains that are on the chest and in the grill of vehicle mode. Hey, fair. I get it. I really do. But it doesn't bother me. So, anywho, I like that hand. I just want this figure so bad. It just looks so good. And it looks so different, too. It looks like something we haven't gotten before. It feels like a true evil Prime, which I am ecstatic for. Oh, and we finally get to see Fulcrum. Fulcrum? Is that what that figure's name is? This is who I'm talking about. Freezer, not Fulcrum. Jeez. Freezer. Yeah, we finally get to see at least one of his weapon modes. Specifically right here, he forms a gun in one of his modes. He apparently has 3 weapon modes, I think is what I saw. But yeah, you can see he's just going to plop down and form a weapon. And then he's supposed to transform into like this cannon, like non-moving cannon. So there's that. And then also he's supposed to sort of transform into something else. I don't know. We'll see. I've got it pre-ordered. We'll find out soon enough. Now, before we end today, I do want to talk about the poster. They did show us some stuff. They did show the poster. So in the poster, we've got the Quintesson ship. We've got the Nemesis. God, please give me a Commander class Nemesis, or a Commander class Quintesson ship and a Titan class Nemesis. We've got Breakdown. Armada Prime is up here. That's Armada Prime at the very top behind the logo. This is Tarn's face, who I just got the other day. He's okay. Leo Prime, Needle Nose, Hotshot, Laser Prime, Junkyards, Insecticons, Dinobots, Crosscut. Yeah, so we've pretty much gotten everybody so far in this poster except Armada Prime. Now, lastly, they showed off a diorama, which I love. I love these dioramas. They need to do more of these. I really like them. But they also showed off upcoming figures. And they kind of did, well, here's what we got in the pipe. We're going to have a Legacy Beachcomber. Yes, please. I love Beachcomber. We're going to have a Legacy DevCon. Okay, have at it. Please don't just be a retool of Legacy Scourge. Please. Hey, Dirge. Awesome. Dirge is, I'm looking forward to that. I don't know what form that's going to take, though. But maybe it'll be better than the Amazon figure that we got. Dark or Nemesis Leo. Nemesis Leo, was that it? Nemesis Leo? Nemesis Breaker was what it was called in Cybertron. But Nemesis Leo Prime or Leo Convoy. Cool. Great. And Armada Megatron. Yes, please. Just give me Armada Megatron. And then give me Armada Tidal Wave, please. That's all I ask. And then the holiday one. I have reviewed this figure. Please go watch that review. It is an excellent figure. It's surprisingly good. All right, everyone, that's it for today's Giant Robot News. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think of everything down in the comments. Is there any figure here that you are particularly looking forward to? I've already gushed about a couple of these. I'm definitely looking forward to Shrapnel, Metalhawk, the Junkion, and Skyquake, so I'm definitely looking for those, but I might get just about all of these, because they all look pretty darn cool. Thanks for watching. I've been Baltmatrix, and I'll catch you all next time.